Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an extraordinary find that could be hiding in your pocket change, the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. You might be thinking, it's just a dime, right? But hold on. Some of these dimes are worth an astonishing $4,878 in today's market. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to break down the rich history, hidden value, and how you can spot one of these rare gems in circulation. Before we dive into the specific details of the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime, let's take a step back and understand the history of this legendary coin. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt was a key figure in American history, leading the country through the Great Depression and World War II. More importantly, he played a major role in the fight against polio, a disease he personally battled. To commemorate his legacy and his association with the March of Dimes, the U.S. Mint released the Roosevelt dime in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. The Roosevelt dime has since remained in continuous production, becoming one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history. But among the millions produced, there are always a few that stand out, and that brings us to the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. Now, let's focus on the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. Here are some important details about this coin. Year, 1974 mint mark, D metal composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel diameter, 17.91 mm weight, 2.27 grams edge. Reader designer, John R. Sinek. More than 571 million dimes were minted at the Denver facility in 1974. This makes the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime quite common in lower grades, but there are specific error varieties and high-grade specimens that command incredible prices. So, what makes a 1974 D. Roosevelt dime worth thousands of dollars? Let's break it down. High-grade condition. In circulated condition, most 1974 D dimes are worth only 10 to 30 cents. However, in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS67 or higher, these dimes can fetch up to $4,878. Coins graded MS68 are incredibly rare and can bring premium prices at auction. Full torch or full bands designation. Collectors look for dimes with strong, well-defined torch lines on the reverse, known as full torch, FT, or full bands, FB. These designations indicate a sharp, fully struck coin, which significantly increases its value. Off-center strikes. If a 1974 D dime is struck off-center by 10% or more, it can be worth hundreds of dollars. Double die obverse. Some dimes from this year exhibit doubling in the lettering and numbers, increasing their value. Clipped planchet errors. Dimes with missing metal due to a clipped planchet error can also be worth a significant amount. Now that we know what makes this dime valuable, how can you find one? Here are some tips. Search your change. Even today, high-grade 1974 D dimes can occasionally be found in circulation. Visit coin shows and dealers. Many coin shops have unsearched rolls where rare dimes might be hiding. Buy mint sets. Sometimes, uncirculated dimes with high-grade potential are found in original U.S. mint sets. Invest in a magnifying glass. Examining the details of your coins is crucial to spotting errors and high-grade examples. So, let's talk numbers. As of today, the highest-graded 1974 D. Roosevelt dime has sold for $4,878. Lower MS67 grade coins still bring in $100 to $500, while common circulated examples are worth about 10 to 30 cents. But here's the thing, demand for high-grade Roosevelt dimes is growing. With collectors hunting for top-quality specimens, who knows? That little dime in your pocket could be worth a fortune. That's it for today's episode on the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare dime in your change? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. Today's episode of Coin Collector Hub, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2016 D. Roosevelt dime, a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change but could be worth an astonishing $4,878 in the right conditions. Stay tuned as we uncover its history, minting details, rarity, and how you can identify one that could make you big money. Before we talk about the 2016 D. Roosevelt dime specifically, let's take a step back and explore the rich history of the Roosevelt dime itself. This beloved coin has been in circulation since 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. The design was chosen to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. Roosevelt played a key role in fighting polio, and the March of Dimes charity was a direct tribute to his efforts. The new dime was an appropriate choice to recognize his legacy. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime featured a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, while the reverse displays a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. Over the years, the coin has been minted in various compositions, from silver to copper-nickel clad. Fast forward to 2016, and we arrive at the 2016 D. Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver. Let's break down the key details of this coin. Mint mark, D for Denver mint composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel weight, 2.27 grams diameter, 17.91 mm. Rated. Despite being a modern coin, some special errors and varieties make certain pieces highly valuable. In circulated condition, the 2016 D dime is usually worth just face value, but rare error varieties and pristine condition pieces can fetch big bucks. Now, let's get into the exciting part: what makes a 2016 D. Roosevelt dime worth up to $4,878? Here are some of the key errors and rare features to look for. Full bands designation. Coins that exhibit complete, sharply defined bands on the torch are highly sought after by collectors. Double die obverse and reverse. Some 2016 D dimes show doubling in Roosevelt's lips or lettering. These error coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Off-center strike. If your dime has an off-center strike of 50% or more, especially with visible date and mint mark, it can command high prices. Missing clad layer. Some dimes were struck without the nickel coating, revealing a copper core. These rare errors can fetch premium prices. Broad strike error. A dime that was struck without the retaining collar can appear wider and flatter, making it a collectible error. So, how much is a 2016 D. Roosevelt dime really worth? Here's a breakdown. Regular circulated condition, $0.10. Uncirculated MS65, MS67, $5, $20. Proof, like specimens, $50, $500. Error coins, $100, $4,878 plus. One of the highest recorded sales of a 2016 D. Roosevelt dime was for a full bands MS68 specimen that sold for nearly $4,878. Condition, rarity, and unique features play a crucial role in determining its value. So, how can you find a rare and valuable 2016 D. Roosevelt dime? Search your pocket change. Keep an eye on your dimes, especially those with unusual errors. Coin roll hunting. Visit banks and ask for dime rolls to check for errors. Metal detecting. Older and unique dimes can sometimes be found in parks or historic sites. Attend coin shows and auctions. You might find a high-grade or error variety at an auction. To preserve the value of your dime, store it in a protective holder, avoid excessive handling, and consider professional grading if you suspect you have a valuable specimen. The 2016 D. Roosevelt dime might seem like just another small coin, but as we've seen, certain rare varieties and errors can turn it into a treasure worth thousands. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner, always keep an eye out for these valuable dimes in circulation. Who knows? You might just be holding on to a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coin collecting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Collector Hub for more amazing content on rare and valuable coins. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Happy collecting, and see you in the next video.